Do not give up. A journey of faith and perseverance. Hey there. Welcome back to the channel. Today, I have a message straight from the heart. Don't give up. Life isn't always easy, is it? Some days, it feels like everything is working against us. Maybe you've been struggling with financial difficulties, emotional setbacks, or health issues. Maybe your dreams feel far out of reach, and giving up seems like the only option. But listen to me closely, don't give up. Why? Because your breakthrough could be closer than you think. The Bible reminds us time and time again that God is faithful. He hasn't forgotten you, and He's working behind the scenes to bring about His plan for your life. For the next 2 hours, we're going to explore what it truly means to persevere, how to keep moving forward when life gets tough, and how faith can empower us to overcome anything. Stay with me, because this message is for you. Whether you feel stuck, tired, or ready to throw in the towel, know this: you're not alone, and there's a brighter future ahead. Let's dive in. 1. God's promises are faithful and true. Let's start with the foundation of our hope, God's promises. The Bible is overflowing with verses that remind us of His faithfulness. Galatians 6 verse 9 says, "Let us not become weary in doing good, for at the proper time we will reap a harvest if we do not give up." Think about that for a moment. God is telling us to stay the course because the harvest is guaranteed. Maybe you've been working on something, a business, a dream, a relationship, and you're not seeing the results yet. It's easy to feel frustrated, isn't it? But God sees your efforts. He sees every small step, every prayer, and every sacrifice. And He's preparing a reward for you that's greater than anything you could imagine. Let me tell you a story. There's a famous motivational speaker who once said, "Most people quit right before the breakthrough." Imagine a miner digging for gold. They've been digging for days, weeks, maybe months. Just inches away from the treasure, they give up and walk away. Don't let that be you. Keep digging, because God has treasures waiting for you. Take a journal and write down one area of your life where you're tempted to give up. Next to it, write Galatians 6 verse 9 as a reminder to keep going. Place it somewhere you'll see every day, on your mirror, your desk, or even as your phone wallpaper. 2. Challenges are part of growth. Here's something we all need to remember. Challenges are a natural part of the journey. No one achieves success without facing obstacles. Even Jesus Himself faced hardships during His time on earth. But what did He do? He persevered because He knew the purpose behind His mission. James 1 verses 2 to 3 says, "Consider it pure joy, my brothers and sisters, whenever you face trials of many kinds, because you know that the testing of your faith produces perseverance." Joy in trials? That's a tough one, isn't it? But think about this. Your challenges are shaping you into the person God created you to be. Just like a diamond is formed under pressure and gold is refined in fire, your trials are refining you. They're building strength, patience, and resilience. When you face challenges, it's not a sign that God has abandoned you. It's a sign that He's working on something amazing in your life. Reframe your perspective. Instead of asking, "Why is this happening to me?" ask, "What can I learn from this?" Write down one lesson you've learned from a recent challenge and thank God for teaching you. 3. Trust in God's timing. One of the hardest things to do is wait. Waiting for a breakthrough, a job opportunity, or even a prayer to be answered can feel unbearable. But here's what I want you to remember. God's timing is always perfect. Ecclesiastes 3 verse 1 says, There's a time for everything and a season for every activity under the heavens. Maybe you've been praying for a financial breakthrough or working tirelessly on a dream that feels stuck. You're wondering, why hasn't it happened yet? Trust me, I've been there. But here's what I've learned. God's delays are not denials. Often, He's using the waiting period to prepare us for the blessings ahead. Think about a farmer. They plant seeds and then wait. They water the soil, pull out weeds, and trust that, in time, the harvest will come. Your dreams are like seeds. Keep watering them with faith, patience, and hard work. Trust that God will bring the harvest at the right time. Spend 5 minutes in prayer today, asking God to help you trust His timing. Say, Lord, I may not understand your plan, but I trust you. 4. Surround yourself with encouragement. Let's talk about the power of community. Who you surround yourself with matters. If you're constantly around negativity, it's easy to lose hope. But when you're surrounded by people who uplift and encourage you, it becomes so much easier to keep going. Proverbs 27 verse 17 says, "As iron sharpens iron, so one person sharpens another." If you don't have a strong support system right now, don't worry. You can start by being that person for someone else. Encourage someone, and you'll find encouragement coming back to you. Kindness has a way of multiplying. Action step. Reach out to someone today with a positive message or word of encouragement. You never know, your words could be the lifeline they need. 5. Focus on small, consistent steps. Here's a secret to overcoming obstacles. You don't have to do everything at once. Just focus on taking small, consistent steps. Psalm 37 verse 23 says, "The Lord makes firm the steps of the one who delights in Him." It's easy to get overwhelmed by the big picture. But God doesn't expect you to have it all figured out. He just asks you to trust Him and take the next step. Maybe that step is sending an email, starting a budget, or spending 10 minutes in prayer. Whatever it is, take it. Every small step brings you closer to the breakthrough. Write down one small, actionable step you can take today toward your goal. Then, thank God for giving you the courage to take it. God's faithfulness never fails. In closing, let me remind you of this truth. Don't give up. Your life is a journey, and every step you take is bringing you closer to the blessings God has in store. The challenges you face are not there to defeat you. They're there to strengthen you. God sees your efforts. He hears your prayers. And He's working behind the scenes, even when you can't see it. So keep the faith. Keep moving forward. And remember, you're not alone. God is with you every step of the way. Thank you for spending this time with me. If this message encouraged you, please like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to comment below. I'd love to hear how you're staying strong in your journey. Until next time, stay blessed and keep trusting God.